Hey, how's it going? I'm Jeff. So you bought from me one of these custom-made freestanding LED fireplaces to hold your insert. Now, I'm going to show you how to put it together, and it's really pretty simple. First of all, you're going to get the base part from me, and I label it right on the back side of base. So you're going to start with this, and then you're going to take your columns, which are your side columns, and you're going to put them on both sides. And again, I label it right here, place column B here, and screw in. So here I have column B, top side, and column B, bottom side. Now I'm going to set it right on there. And by the way, I put some lines on the back of here, okay, that are going to line up with the base plate. So you're going to set the columns on top of the base. And we have these machine screws provided that you're going to line up with the nuts that are embedded into the base. I have these little slots in there, and that's where you're going to put in the screw and tighten it down. Now, you want to line it up with this line right there, because that's where it's supposed to fit with your LED insert, and this line. Then you'll tighten these down. Now when you put in the insert, if it isn't flush, then what you're going to do is loosen these a little bit, and you can move this back and forth because I have slots in here. So you'll move this side here to be flush up against the insert, and then tighten these down on the bottom and also on the top of the column there, because that's where it's supposed to fit with your LED insert, and this line. Then you'll tighten these down. Now when you put in the insert, if it isn't flush, then what you're going to do is loosen these a little bit, and you can move this back and forth because I have slots in here. So you'll move this side here to be flush up against the insert, and then tighten these down on the bottom and also on the top of the column. And we're going to tighten this down with a screwdriver. A screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, is the only tool that you need to do this. So we tighten that down, and it's nice and firm. Next, we're going to take the bottom trim board, which is this piece right here, and you've got a little slot where you're going to put it into, and you're going to butt it up right up next to the column. Then you're going to take your other column, which I'm looking from the back. This is right side, and I call it column C. We're going to put it right over the note that says place column C here. And again, we have some notches cut in the back to line it up. And again, you're going to take these little bolts, put them in there, tighten them down with a screwdriver. We're going to take the top mantle, and I label it right inside here. It says bottom of top mantle. I want you to take the board that says back of top trim plate, okay, and put it into the slot, just like that. Just like that. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm in one of those puppet shows. And you're going to take the little pre-drilled holes in here, and you're going to start putting these bolts in just with your finger. We're looking at the unit from the back, and with this trim board, if you do have to go up a little bit, you can raise it up like this or leave it on the bottom. But if you raise it up, you're going to have to take, and then I'll have some screw holes down here, and you go straight through with a screw to hold it in place. To get them to start to come through the other side, and then we can line them up with the holes. Don't tighten them down all of the way. Just put it in a little bit to get them started. So if you do need to move the column in a little tighter, You're also going to have to take the trim board and cut off just a little bit so that it fits flush here. Cut it off the amount that you moved it in.